Hi everyone, today we are going to be talking about the Ballsign ID 3C. This is a pen that I was really looking forward to arriving. It is basically a merging of a couple of my favorite pens. So I really love the Ballsign 4+1, although admittedly I do not use the pencil a lot. But I love the ink. And I also love the Ballsign ID vintage colors, especially the forest black, which is of course like a vintage forest green. Lovely color, use it a lot. So basically what they've done with the Ballsign ID 3C is they've given you a couple of options for some of those interesting Ballsign ID colors in your multi-pen. And, I still do have a wish list of, things I'd like in the future, like the whole range of vintage ID colors. But for now, I'll explain to you what all is available and what choices you make when you're choosing one of these pens. Also, for those of you who use and love this pen, a nice tip for you will be included in this video about the refills of the new pen. So, one of the considerations that you're going to have before we get into the ink color is, do you prefer the kind of like matte black or the kind of matte off-white body? I think they call it a white body, but it's sort of it's not a bright white really. And both barrels very nicely, if you take the label off, are just going to look really sleek and plain, which is nice. I tend to prefer the darker barrel just because it's easier for me to feel like I can keep it clean. All of the ink for these is 0.4. So for now anyway, you won't be making a size choice, but you will be making a choice about the ink color. So I'm going to try to explain it in kind of a simplified way for you here. So all of the pens are going to come with the pure black and red in them. And then the other choice you'll be making is, do you like the traditional blue ink, like here? Or do you prefer a more interesting ink, like the night black, which is really a blue black, or the forest black, which is the, really deep kind of forest green black I was talking about earlier that I love so much. And of course, you could get, say, this is the one I personally use. You could get the forest black, and then instead of keeping one of the other two colors in it, like maybe you don't really use red, maybe you want to replace the red with the night black refill. So then you have two of the kind of vintagey ink colors in your pen plus the black, which makes it a really nice, unique multi-pen with that really nice Ballsign ink. So the next thing I want to make sure and mention is that if you like these barrels, the Ballsign 4+1, you can definitely use these new refills in them. So if you are like me and you love this green-black ink, you can go ahead and get the refills for this, pen you already have. Or maybe you don't have it, but you prefer the 4+1 style, and so you want to customize it in that way. So those are interchangeable. The Sakura Ballsign, which is a multi-pin that I love, unfortunately has been discontinued. The refills are still available for now, but they are smaller than these, so that is not interchangeable. I'm sure that question will come up. So for those of you who have the Ballsign, you're not going to be able to use these refills in them. And for those of you who are still interested in the Ballsign, we only have maybe like 2 or 3 left, and we have been, for a few months now trying to restock, and there's just no more. So that's kind of a last chance product at this point. So my wish list for this product in the future is that they consider expanding. Right now they just have the 0.4. I hope they expand into the 0.5, because normally, even though I'm not a 0.5 fan really, for this ink, I actually really do like the 0.5, and so I could see myself wanting the 0.5 refill. You can see from my writing sample here, the 0.4 writes beautifully, so I'm happy to use that, and that's what I use in my 4+1 anyway. So it's not really a problem, but I could see it just, appealing to even more people if they expand it to, including 0.5 as well. And then the other thing, of course, is that I would love it if they made some of these other colors available, So for right now, they're giving us that night black and forest black. Well, and of course the pure black. But, wouldn't it be nice if we could also get the mocha black, cassis black, and mysterious black, which are still only available in the singles. So if you like those ink colors, not available in the multi yet, but let's cross our fingers for that. All right, well, as always, if you have any questions about the product, be sure to let me know, and I will talk to you all soon. Bye-bye.